Firefighting comes along with a unique set of stressors, ones that can have significant impacts on your personal relationships. It's not uncommon to watch firefighters allow work stress to spill over into their home life or to be emotionally disengaged with their loved ones. But unfortunately, these things can cause strained relationships and even social isolation. See, your family relationships can actually be a lifeline. One of the most powerful tools that we have in order to manage and maintain our mental wellness is social support. Yeah, it turns out we are social creatures. See, research consistently supports that strong, healthy social connections help us better manage stress and even serve as protective factors against mental health challenges such as depression and suicidal thoughts. So, your family relationships are an important part of your mental wellness, just like you are an important part of theirs. So, here are 5 pitfalls for firefighters to avoid in order to manage and maintain strong personal relationships. Don't hold things in. Bottling up your emotions is a dangerous habit that a lot of firefighters fall into. Trying to push down negative feelings or avoid them can actually be harmful to your mental health and it can lead to feelings of isolation. So instead, use your close relationships as a safe place to regularly share about stressors that are coming up for you or lean on them as a sounding board. And if this is difficult to do, especially with your spouse, there is no shame in getting help from a professional. Don't avoid talking about work at home. A lot of firefighters do this in order to protect their families from the stressors and traumas that are at their work. And while the intention is noble, not talking about any of it can create emotional distance within your relationship, and that can be harmful to it in the long run. So instead, try and find a balance where you can be honest, but also considerate about your loved one's experience about what you're saying. So you can share about personalities at work. You can talk about what was the greatest challenge of that shift while still avoiding some of the specific details about traumas that you don't want to share. And don't forget to share what you're most proud of that happened on that shift. An openness like this not only allows your loved ones to understand you and your job and what you're doing there, but it also fosters that connection between the two of you. Don't shrink your support to only firefighters. Yes, they understand challenges of the job that few others could, but don't just write off other people because you feel like they don't get it. See, non-firefighters like your spouse, your family, friends outside of the job, they have other perspectives on life, sometimes ones that can be very refreshing and provide you with balance. They might be more laid back or focus on different aspects of life, and this can be an important reminder to you that there is life beyond the job. Don't ignore your loved ones when they express concern. See, they know you better than anyone else. They understand your baseline, which is why they can oftentimes notice small shifts in you that might indicate something else, such as your sleep being off, or your mood, or alcohol use, or irritability, or anger. See, all of these can be early indicators for burnout or other mental health challenges that are sometimes really hard to notice in yourself. So remember, when your loved one or someone close to you is expressing worry or concern, it's out of love and care for you. So instead of writing it off or shutting it down, listen with an open mind. Don't forget to have hobbies and other identities. Being a firefighter is a great identity to have. It's full of honor and purpose and a sense of duty. But when it comes to being the only identity you have, it's a setup for burnout. So make sure that you're investing in other identities a part of your life. So think about, what kind of mother or father do you want to be? What kind of sister or brother do you want to show up as? What types of things can you invest in to be a better best friend, a better coach, a better surfer, a better hiker? When you nurture hobbies and identities outside of firefighting, you are helping yourself buffer stress, you're providing balance to your life, and you're creating additional opportunities to invest in your personal relationships. Okay, so in review, don't hold things in. Don't avoid talking about work at home. Don't shrink your support to only firefighters. Don't ignore your loved ones when they express a concern. And don't forget to have hobbies and other identities. By avoiding these pitfalls and actively investing in your relationships, you will create a support network that can be a vital lifeline for you, supporting you in the good times and in the difficult ones.